Okay, and a lot of people have read the story of David in the Bible. But looking at the story of David in the Bible, there are too many lessons to draw out of his life. David was this guy who was the last born of his father, and yet he was the one who was kept in the desert to tend to his father's sheep. That was a young child exposed to too much danger in his as a teenager. He was just barely 15, 16, 17, when all of this was happening. He was a teenager. He had 6 or thereabout older brothers who could have done this job better, some of them even had military training. He was just a child, but he was exposed to this danger. But again, remember, the striking part is that when David confronted or encountered Goliath, and then he needed to bring him down, it was his experience, in the desert while he was tending to the sheep that became his testimony and boosted his confidence for confronting Goliath. And that leads to something, which is what I'm going to teach you today: facing and overcoming tough times. Every student fears examination. I don't know why it's that. And every marriage fears storms. I don't know why it's that, but that seems to be the natural response of man. Every student fears examination. But can I ask you, without examination, how are you going to be promoted? So you can see that although examination can create anxiety, but examination only push you to study further, study broader, expose yourself to new areas in your chosen field of study. Examinations may come as a test. They may come tough. They may put you under pressure. But the aim of examination is to prove you worthy for the next level. So you can see that when David was exposed to, at the desert where he was encountering lions and bears as a teenager, somebody would have thought that his father is a wicked man. Little did they know that was David's training for what was coming ahead. A lot of us would give it a negative vibe. Oh, why am I so exposed to danger? Oh, why am I the one in the desert? Why is he not my brother? Why am I the only one? They are maltreating me. So when you're supposed to be gathering energy, learning from every opportunity that you have, and picking out the lessons and reserving them for future opportunity, you can waste all that moment complaining and see nothing good out of it. I wanted to know that you can actually face and overcome tough moments, tough times in your life. You know why? Because tough times, they never last. Only tough people do. So what tough times do is that they reveal the greatness on your inside. They reveal the potential that is in it, that is buried on your inside. They reveal the capacity that you possess that hitherto was not yet revealed. And sincerely, the truth is, some of you listening to me at this moment, some of your greatest, most challenging moments in life produce some of the brightest ideas of your journey. And today, when you have to tell your story, you can't tell your story without mentioning how those tough moments shaped your current reality, how those tough moments shaped your current thinking pattern. I, for one, as a person, my upbringing was very demanding. I went through very demanding times. I had very demanding experience as a young child growing up. But all of these have conditioned and fashioned and produced the totality of the man that I have become today. And sincerely, I can tell you for a fact that there are people who come to me, and when I have a conversation with them, they will receive energy that almost 10 people can carry. And that's because I'm speaking from the wealth of my personal experience. If I could do it, you can do it. And sincerely, whatever it is that you're going through at this moment, I want you to pause. See the good in it. David said, I was in the desert. The lion king, I killed it. The bear king, I killed it. And so this uncircumcised Philistine will be like one of them. What is that experience that looked ugly that is going to become a testimony for you just at the nick of time, at your moment of promotion? You see, David could not have ascended the throne even though the oil was upon his head, until he proved himself worthy of the throne by bringing down Goliath. And David had that guts and boldness and audacity to confront Goliath simply because he had had previous experience that guaranteed and assured him victory. So I wanted to know that the victories that you are currently recording, they are going to become landmark. They are going to become signatures. They are going to become emblems. They are going to become badge of honor that will count for you in the days to come. Never forget this, that tough times don't last. Tough people do. Whatever it is that you're going through, it's just a season. It was that same David that said, yea, I go through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil because you are with me. So he knew from experience that tough times don't swallow tough men. Tough men are meant to go through tough times and produce the result of their toughness. And then that will qualify them for the next phase of their lives. I'm rooting for you. I know that the same way David couldn't be grounded in his tough seasons, you will walk through it. He said, I walked through the valley. It could be the valley of the shadow of death, but you are only walking through it. They will not see your end. You will see the end. So rise up today. Face it. Face that giant confronting you. Face that mountain confronting you. Face that fear that has held you bound. By all means, you have dwelled on that spot long enough. It is time to make progress. And I'm here today to assure you that you can face and overcome that tough situation. Yes, you have the capacity. Yes, you have the ability. Yes, you have the programming. And yes, you will come out victorious. I'm rooting for you always. See you at the top with your testimony in your hand. Congratulations. God bless you.